Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ibrahimovic might just make this. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Lahm. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He is through here. Delivered with swing.
Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Saliba with the clearance. Ferdinand. Over to the other side. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pelé. Hullet. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic. Shot could be on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira clears. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Pelé! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Roberto Baggio. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men.
Goes for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Hullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. McTominay. And it's Lahm for Varane. Half an hour played now. Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm going full tilt down the left. Pelé. Great vision. Big chance! Goal! Spain! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Spain have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Vieira. McTominay. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. McTominay. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cruyff. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. No way through. And here's Hullet. Cleared without hesitation. A really well-measured ball. Knocks it into space. Back would it go. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Spain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Pelé, can he get on the end of this? Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Chips it through. Pelé, and he shoots!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's straight offside. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Spain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He's a sharp little ball. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 14.
Lam
numéro
goes
6.
short.
À leur place, le
And it's
numéro
Son Heung-min.
Bale, le numéro 89.
Tirlo
Le
getting
numéro
this one
19.
clear.
Le numéro 5. Attention, changement.
Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. No, again there's no way through. And here's the chance to counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And now they can clear their lines. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Lam. And that's aimed. It's a mighty effort! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's tried one! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! A finish right from the top draw! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Changement en cours.
Time for a change in personnel. Bale gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho, he's in a good position here. It's a loose ball, hangs one in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely aimed pass. Now that looks a decent ball. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good read.
That was well played.
Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Just eases him off the ball. Cafu. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Lam. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Can they find an extra gear here? Bale. And he's there to get it away.
Might want to be careful there.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous invite à participer par vos dons au programme caritatif des Stades pour tous. D'avance, merci. Changement pour le
So
Paris
our quest to
Saint-Germain.
find the winner
Le
continues.
numéro 99, Ibrahimovic. À sa place,
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? And he's forced to go back. Lahm. He's got away. Haaland goes on a charge down the left. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Cafu, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. This looks promising. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ronaldinho, looking for options for movement, and that's been drilled in. A corner it is then.
changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Spain have their second corner now.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 12. Changement.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's good play. Plenty to aim at here. Crosses it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bale. Pelé. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Haaland. Ronaldinho. Cleared away. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good read, needed to be. It's a chance for Spain to break. Rafael Leao making good progress on the right-hand side. Lahm. He has found the way through. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Bale. Bellingham. Oh, smashing header! Opts to play it back. Son Heung-min! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Thuram. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. So this one to set the tone. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Haaland is the next man in the spotlight.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to draw level.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Bale is second man up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Bale will take the third penalty. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
The third man in the queue. Firm, low, telling.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So this one to restore parity. Big character, big moment, big save. Pirlo just needs to keep his nerve here. That's won it! Spain have won it by the barest of margins. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The action has already started.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
This is the time you need that pace.
Dink through. Pelé.
There's no flag.
He's found a way through. Cafu climbs up big.
He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shoots! Now it's Cruyff. Oh, important interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And here's Hullet. And it's Baggio. He's in a great position here. He's on it. Can he get away?
Can he finish? It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Cruyff really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Bellingham gets over and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Lahm. Vieira. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Good ball, good take.
Big chance! Goal! Spain! Into the lead once more. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Vieira. 15 minutes till half-time. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cruyff. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Cruyff. Hullet. Pelé. Cafu. Pelé. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. Out towards the flank. And it's Bellingham. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out for a throw. Vieira. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And that's a dangerous chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Baggio goes short. That's a decent clearance. Vieira. Now that's a lovely exchange. Nicely spread. Opts to play it back. Ball's up he goes! Oh, taken with style! Again we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down? But
and the referee brings the first half to a close. Spain are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Spain get the second half started. Over to the other side.
good switch, that.
Ibrahimovic goes on a run down the left wing. Vieira. Rafael Varane. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Cruyff. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box.
Pretty robust defending.
No foul, says the referee. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, easy pickings there. Cruyff driving on and making good progress. And this is Gullit. Now it's Pelé. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Lahm. Showing good feet. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. And this is Gullit. Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So,
22.
time for changes
Le numéro
on
18.
both sides, actually.
Le numéro 14. Le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 11. Bale. Le numéro 89. Le numéro 19.
And the
Le
shot!
numéro 8. Changement.
Worth a try, but not this time.
Cafu really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Now it's Haaland. Son Heung-min could move up a gear here. No, that's been intercepted. He's gone forward. Spain still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision.
Oh, what a goal! Spain! And again they hit the front. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
There's going to be another
99.
change here.
Ibrahimovic.
Cristiano Ronaldo coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Ronaldo.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Spain take the lead. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Played with finesse. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Lahm plays it short. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Hangs one in. He gets big. No mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Rooney. And the counter is on. Rafael Leao. Haaland. Played through into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lahm. And it's Vieira. And Son Heung-min. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. He's onside. Oh, they're defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that's gone loose. Rooney. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pelé. Bale. Lam has it out wide and in space. And he thumps it clear. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Here's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldo chasing after it. Son Heung-min. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Now it's Pelé. Philipp Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's great... Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some really good ball movement.
Pelé really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That wasn't the greatest of balls. Son Heung-min puts his foot on the gas. Son Heung-min on a charge down the left. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Son. He's going for goal! Off the post! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. It's their second corner of the game. Nesta with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Gullit.
Gullit really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cruyff, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham, looking for option. And a chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There is the breakthrough! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Cruyff could try cutting inside here. Now the ball in. And that's been repelled. Oh, well played, well played. And the counter is on. Now it's Bellingham, pinches it off him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Vieira. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He has found the way through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pelé, looking to play him in.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Chance here to counter. And it's Bellingham. Spread out to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. 5 minutes till the break. Gullit. It's Cruyff. No way through. Gullit. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. That has been cut short. Lahm. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pelé.
Temps additionnel.
And this is Cruyff. Lahm receives it in a good position here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Attention, changement.
And the second half gets underway.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gullit in acres of space out wide. And it's Gullit. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Son Heung-min plays it short. Look at the space here. Son Heung-min just eases him off the ball. Spain are looking to go forward now. Haaland, Rooney. Oh, that was vital. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Now there's a fine ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good vision. Good take, and is he in?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
In towards the back stick. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And it's Son Heung-min. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Both
19.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 18. le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 10, le numéro 11, Bale, le numéro
Oh, good
22.
read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Changement en
And
cours.
there's his chance to lead the counter. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Varane cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Bale. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafael Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rafael Leao. Good pressure, determined, intense. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ambitious ball here. That's been slipped through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Rooney. Bale takes a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. Mbappe. McTominay. Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's picked out the run. A good take in a good area. Spain are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Lahm is in a really good position out wide. And it's Ferdinand. Haaland can be a real threat.
They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, nice touch. Rooney. That's a decent clearance. Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Shot a goal! And that has been clubbed away. Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Here's a sharp little ball here.
No way through, so back it comes.
It's Son Heung-min!
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many, and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Cruyff!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Cruyff certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Araujo.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game.
He won't be happy with that one.
Lahm
is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lahm.
Oh, great feat, that.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Passes coming off in quick...
Oh, shooting chance! Up towards the front line. No goals as yet.
That's a little off target.
Lahm battling down that right flank.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Gullit. Pelé. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now it's Pelé.
And it's Gullit. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Son Heung-min. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Now it's Pelé.
Lahm.
He's picked his way through. Cross in, looks like a good one. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
To Lahm.
Araujo.
Half an hour played now. He's found a way past. Oh, sweet feet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Gullit.
And this is Pelé.
Saliba. Pelé.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pele. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Thinks about the shot. He's cut it out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Lahm, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a fine ball. And it's Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? And the shots! They've scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as...
And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Spain can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Some resolute defending there. Pele, looking for the run. He can run onto that. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Vieira. Spain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Bellingham. Almost an hour gone. Son Heung-min! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So, time for
89.
changes on
Le
both
numéro
sides,
18.
actually.
Le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 10.
Aim forwards.
Le numéro 20. Le numéro 8.
Van
Changement
Dijk
de cours.
kept his eye on it, and he's there. Haaland is herring after that one.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nicely shaped ball, and he's picked it up out wide.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Son Heung-min. Tries to pass it through. Thuram attempts a clearance. Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's forced to go back. That's a cute ball. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Lahm gets into a good position. Up he goes! It's hit the crossbar! And that could have brought them level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris
19.
Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play.
À leur place, le numéro 11.
That's been cut out. His adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, nice one too, very nice. He has a look up, and the shot! Should have equalised. Opts for safety. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bale going full steam down the flank. That is lovely. Bale. That is good strength.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bale with the short one. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Bale, very much a man of this moment.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
he is going into that little black book. Very much into the last knockings. And here's Mbappe. It's a promising position.
3 minutes.
This could be their final throw of the dice. Desperate defending required here. Mbappe plays it short. Hernes turns and goes back. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.